have the Bill Nye the Science Guy who now competes on Dancing with the Stars. Bill Nye is over here. Bill. How are you?
Fabulous.
Wow.
Fabulous.
That's yours. Oh, Bill, I've been drinking out of yours.
Oh, heavens.
You're the science guy. You know that's okay.
Oh, it's dangerous.
Now,
But
look
you don't
at
need
that.
a vaccination. You're fine.
I know. Now, that ovation, but you're a rock star among people, Bill. I guess these are...
We're just trying to change the world here, people.
They're kids who grew up with you. And, you know, I found out reading about you, we have a lot in common. Cornell, right?
That was a clerical error on my part, I think. They just had a little oversight.
Right. And you started your first show in '93, same year as Politically Incorrect started.
Coincidence?
We could be like doppelgangers.
6 to 1. Yeah, you got to work it. It is cool. We are of a certain age, and I will say, I mean, I had the remarkable experience of going to Cornell. I mean, it changed my life, and
Yeah, it changed my life, too.
Yeah,
I smoked pot for the first time.
Well, I know while you were doing that, I was coasting through mechanical engineering.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't compete on that level.
Well,
but, you know, the other difference between 1993 that is so important to you is that back in 1993, science was neutral.
Boy,
and now science, you know, has become so politicized, and I notice it has kind of made you come out of the closet politically. Are you a reluctant sheriff to do that, or is that something you relish?
well, now I'm loving it. But
You are?
Yes, keep it. I mean, here's the thing. The United States, you guys were talking about exceptionalism, or at least uniqueness.
Right.
If you want an iPhone, you still have to have the United States. If you want
USA, 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 USA.
I mean, seriously, well, a little bit.
Drill, baby, drill.
Well,
There you go, man. Thank you. Thank you.
moderation on that. But innovation is what's going to make the United States economy grow. And in
Right.
order to have innovation, you have to have scientifically literate students being graduated from all kinds of schools. Now, this seems objective, as you say. It would seem like, who wouldn't want the United States to innovate? Isn't this the greatest thing?
Right.
But you have this situation in Texas where people want to have creationism in textbooks.
Oh, sure.
Now, unlike some other acquaintances of mine, I don't have any big deal about somebody's religion. But if you claim... claim that the Earth is 10,000 years old, that's just wrong.
No, they say 5,000.
5,000. It's just wrong. The Earth is flat. No, it isn't. And so this is to your point.
Well, I mean, you're quoting facts. How much do we really know about facts? See, that's the problem, is that facts themselves have become subject to debate.
Man.
And this must
crazy.
drive you fucking nuts. Right, look at him. He's going.
Yeah. So, no, it really is troubling because...
Well, you are used to explaining things to children. Explain to Republicans right now.
What? So,
Well, I'm sorry.
Democrats in that bunch, too. Oh, boy.
There are not a lot of Democrats who think the world is 5,000 years old.
Yeah.
There are some, you're right. There are some. There are religious Democrats.
Yeah, that's
But
all right.
I mean, you cast a jaundiced eye at me about religion, but
No, I was giving you a hard time.
I know, but
I
you
kid
should
because I
give
love.
religion the hard time. I mean, I read that you were in, I think it was Texas, and you quoted Genesis about, and Genesis something like God made two great lights, the sun and the moon, and you pointed out to the crowd that the moon, of course, is not a light itself. It's just reflecting the light off the sun. And they threw a shit fit and stormed out of the room.
A woman grabbed her kids by the wrists and took them out.
Right.
Which was kind of cool, but also
But you
troubling.
cannot see that and not know that religion is the enemy of science.
Oh,
and when
man.
people say we can reconcile science and faith, no, we can't.
Well, the whole thing is, in science, it's when you have claims. That's the big deal. So if you claim the Earth is 10,000 years old, that's just wrong. I mean, rubidium becomes strontium, and it has this extraordinary half-life, and that's how we determine these things. And the same way, as I said at that thing in Waco, I said, it looks to me like whoever wrote this didn't really have it right. And bear in mind, everybody, this has been translated, I don't know how many times from Sanskrit. Maybe the guy was pretty savvy, actually, and it just got messed up. You know, the moon is out all day. I don't want to shock you. And so there's no reason.
The moon, it's a pebble. The moon is only 290,000 miles away, right? I have more miles on my United Airlines thing than that.
Well, and you can get there in 3 days. And, you know, bear in mind, just changing the subject slightly, you know, South Africa has a space program because they know that if they get 8,000 PhD people running around in South Africa, their quality of life is going to go up. So everybody, we have a mission going to Jupiter that's going to swing by the Earth on October 9th. Don't miss it if you can. We have a mission. People say, what's your favorite planet? Pluto. Okay, we're going to go to Pluto. It'll be there in 2015. These things take an extraordinary amount of time. We spend $1.5 billion on planetary science. How long does it take to spend $1.5 billion in Afghanistan? 20 minutes? A half hour? Yeah.
You just got your nerd credentials back.
No, yeah. So I remind us that in
you lost us, just like you should.
No, but I just remember, everybody, we're going to have pictures of Pluto. I mean, it's going to change the world.
But you know what, just to bring this back to something we were talking about before, Syria, one reason why there was so much unrest in Syria is between 2006 and 2011, there was one of the worst droughts ever in the world.
Oh, man.
75% of the farmers in Syria moved to the city where there was no jobs and nothing to do except grow beards, be pissed off, and join the rebels.
And Boulder, Colorado, you've been there, I'm sure. The whole thing is downhill. How could that place flood? How could those bridges be washed out the last couple days? It's just a little climate change. Nothing to worry about. Everything's cool. So,
wow.
You know,
Good
bear in
point.
mind, everybody says you got to save the Earth. The Earth's going to be here. No, well, I want to save the Earth for me, for the humans. And so, well,
all right. Then, Doc,
it's the rate. The thing about climate change, it's the speed at which things are changing. That's the concern.
It's very
not just that it's changing.
Right. Okay. All right. I have to turn the discussion back to the panel, Doc.
Please. I'm loving them. Loving them.
Because this is the anniversary this week of the Lehman Brothers collapse, otherwise known as the day I lost all my money.